Have you ever wanted to go on an outdoor adventure but were too afraid to wander into the woods where there were no bathrooms?
No need to fret, because we have the perfect solution for you.
Today, we'll show you everything you need to know about camping in your own backyard.
Before you go camping yourself, you should know a little bit about the history of camping.
According to eZionArticles.com, some of the first campers were the Romans, the Greeks, and the Persians.
These groups used camping during their travels in wartime. They would create large frames and drape canvases over them for shelter. Today, this is known as the camping tent. However, it has advanced over many years and is now used for recreational purposes.
TopCamping.co.uk tells us that Thomas Hiram Holding was the founder of recreational camping.
He became very knowledgeable about recreational camping when he crossed the American prairies with his parents in 1853. In 1908, he made the first camper's handbook, and he also helped found the camping club.
This soon merged into the National Camping Club, and by 1910 they had 820 members.
After this, camping became very popular and is now a standard for families and their holidays.
Now that you know a little bit about the history of camping, we are going to teach you the vital steps to your perfect camping experience.
Before you do anything, you should check the weather to make sure that there isn't a storm coming. Then, you should gather all your supplies.
As you see here, we have our marshmallows, our Hershey chocolate for s'mores, our bug repellent, our matches for our fire, a flashlight, sleeping bags, and a pillow.
Don't forget a friend, because it's no fun camping alone.
And lastly, the most important supply, a tent.
After you've gathered all your supplies, you can head out to the backyard.
The first step to your ultimate camping adventure is putting up the tent.
Make sure you set it up on a flat surface so you're not sleeping on lumps.
Don't try to put it up yourself. Each tent comes with its own instructions.
Read the instructions carefully, and step by step you will be able to set up your tent. Now that your tent is set up, you need to fill it. Your sleeping bag is extremely important because it'll keep you warm during the night. You also need a pillow, otherwise you'll wake up with a really stiff neck.
Something else you might want in your tent is something to do, like a deck of cards.
If it's not wet, and if you have a fire pit, some people enjoy making campfires. Gather some twigs and large sticks, and a newspaper to use as kindling. Then light a match, and carefully set the newspaper on fire.
Remember, when doing a fire, the most important thing is safety. So make sure to have a water source near so you don't burn your house. Now that the camp is set up, it's time to have some fun.
If you're hungry, make s'mores around the campfire.
If not, play a card game or dance around the fire.
You, baby. When it gets dark, you can tell scary stories.
One time, there was a spider in my tent. Ah! Make sure you clean up before going to bed.
Clean up all the food you brought out so the animals don't get to it. Then you can go into the tent for the night.
Don't worry about the campfire. It'll die out in a couple hours.
Oh, Krista, that was my head. And your hand smells.
That reminds me, for my 7th birthday party, my mom threw me this camping party, okay? So she invited all my friends, and they all came over, and we slept in this huge tent. And we made a campfire, and we made s'mores, and we played card games, and all that fun stuff. So after everyone had gone to bed, I decided that I wanted a midnight snack, so I snuck out of the tent. And the campfire had gone out because it was like midnight, so I couldn't really see anything. So I was looking around for like food that we had left out, and I saw this huge pile on the ground. So I like went down and like grabbed it. Yeah, when I grabbed it, I realized it wasn't food. It was dog poop. So I tried to wipe it off on the grass, and it didn't really come off. So when I woke up the next morning, my hands smelled like poop. And all my friends made fun of me, and they still don't let it down to this day. It was awful. Awful.
Now that we've told you everything you need to know about camping, you too can have an outdoor adventure without wandering away from home.
Plus, the bathroom's right inside. Happy camping!
I'm
Oh my god! We're on the set of Hannah Montana. Ready, set, Marker?
That was my stomach.
Then light a match.
What the deuce?
How about I stand on this side?
It's really